What's up? Long dark survivor. So yeah, we're in Broken Railroad. We've got 3 rope climbs here. We've got the Eastern rope climb, the Hunting Lodge rope climb, and the Chasm climb here. But there's only 2 ropes. One of them we find here in the maintenance shed, and the other one in the Hunting Lodge. We want to fix the permanent ones. We want to put here at the Hunting Lodge on the Eastern rope climb, and then this Chasm rope climb is the temporary one. And we want to get into the chasm to get to this supply bin. It's got a nice supply bin, some cool stuff in it. So you want to get down there, and you also want to do everything, get everything. So this is the temporary one. We'll do it first. Let's just have a look at where to find these ropes. Okay, we're at the maintenance shed here. Just get a bit of light here so that we can see what's going on inside there. Sometimes it can be a little bit dark inside here. It's not too bad, but sometimes you might miss things because it's just a little bit too dark. So the rope here inside the shed can be in a different place, in different places. This is one of the places where you can find it. I think there are 2 or 3 different spots. So let's have a look at where to deploy this. So the first one is this temporary one here at the chasm. Just walk up to it. It will give you a prompt to deploy, and just yeah, there you go. And then let's just scooch down real quick, and I'll show you where to go and find that thing. Yes, make sure you got your crampons on. This is quite a climb, by the way, and it's going to require either a bottle of stimulant to get up here, or to overnight down here in this So prepare for that. This is not a one-day trip. Okay, so you just mission due south until you get to the end of the chasm. There you'll find this thing pretty easily. I'm not going to show you what's inside. I think it's a variable, but I've consistently find good things inside this supply bin. Another thing you can keep your eye out for is you might find a hatchet. So there's quite a bit of stuff that you can collect down here in the chasm. So you don't want to take too much stuff down with you, because you want to be able to climb out here without too much drama. And remember to bring your rope along so you can fix it to one of the permanent anchors. Okay, here there's the Eastern one. This is just to give you a reference to where to find it when you leave the maintenance shed. The Eastern rope climb. So you can either use this rope, it doesn't matter which one you use where. Okay, I just wanna pick it up on the map here. I haven't scanned. There we go. There's the scan. Okay, so there's the Eastern rope. Okay, so let's just get over there. So the interesting thing about Broken Railroad, it's got these three wolves that acts similar to the way that timber wolves act, because they'll be in a pack of 3. They don't come at you at the same time, but they come at you like one after the other. They're not just solitary. And if you are tired and you are not prepared for them, and they sneak up on you 3 in a row like that, they can take you out for sure. Because there's not enough time to do any first aid, stuff like that. So be careful of these 3 wolves that travel together. Yeah, so there's an inordinate amount of wolves in this on this map, which is very nice because you need a lot of wolves, need a lot of meat. What you want to do is you want to get yourself a meat curing box here. I like to make the maintenance shed a staging point for going to the far territories. Far territories is a tough level. Oh, we've got some more wolves here. Oh no, this is not good. So that's a good example of a fail there. I was trying to get through the gate and not have to tangle with these wolves, because speak of the devil, this is the 3 wolves. You'll see how quickly they come at you. And I've had cases where they would all be in a bunch and you know, just take your. Here we go. Here's the third one. So these things are not playing around. So just be wary. Be wary of that. Of course, we also have the bear. There's a bear on this cruises around on this little ice lake. I'm not doing the meat here because I still don't have my meat curing box. I had to go all the way back to a place where I had a furniture workbench. So just think about it. If you're going to be making a staging area out of broken railroad, to bring along either woodworking tools or a finished box, a box that you've made, a meat curing box that you've made. It's quite heavy. I think it's about 10 kilograms, and then you've got to bring a 10 kilogram salt along with you, because for the second and third stages, because you're going to get lots of meat here. You're going to get lots of meat here, and the thing is, I think it's better to just cure it here and schlep it along, and instead of traveling all the way back to Coastal Highway, where the main stuff's happening, because that's where the trading happens. That seems to be become the central part for me of the game. Okay, so let me not get too distracted here. We're looking for that eastern rope climb. All kinds of stuff happening here. You'll find a bunch of wolf kills lying around all over the place. Always a problem of weighing up. Seems to be a cave there where you can either overnight or cure some hides. I'm skipping a bit of stuff here because I want to get to that rope climb. Let's just check here. I know there's one or two more wolves up here. Let's just see what's going on here. Oh yeah, another thing that's up here. I think there's about 5 birch saplings, and if you've got the bushcraft bow, like the fancier bow that you get a recipe for from the trader. That thing obviously, that thing uses green birch saplings instead of the cured maple sapling for the survival bow. I must say, so you get a little bit more power with a bushcraft bow. I think that's the right name. It's like the fancy one. Okay, you get a little bit more whack out of it, but the thing is, it's all much of a muchness, because you get a critical hit on a bear. It doesn't matter what bow you've got. You either get a critical hit. Okay, so the critical hit probability goes up a little bit when the stats are better. But it's pretty relative, if you ask me. Okay, so there are two birch saplings. one thing that I found is that careful where you store the green birch saplings, because they can fall out of some of these containers and then become cured. So my advice is, if you want to make a bushcraft bow out of your saplings, instead of making arrows, make that thing as soon as possible, because if you store your birch saplings and they somehow come out, they get out of the container. I don't know what the story is. It's a bug. It's very irritating. Then you can lose some of your potential materials to make the fancy bow. But the thing is, I must say, I've used the bushcraft bow. It's very nice, but I don't know if it's that much better. The big thing is the arrows. The arrows that you can get from the trader, those manufactured arrows, those red jobs. They're better. They last longer, and I think they also have a 12.5% kind of damage rate added. Okay, so I see some of these oak trees, the patches where you find the acorns have been harvested, and I haven't been up here, so that's probably a variable for finding acorns. Of course, acorns you can use to make your. Oh, here we go. There we go. Here's another wolf. Okay. So that's like an odd thing. I think he was just very close, and then the animation got triggered and cancelled in quick succession. Right. We're pretty close to that rope climb. There we go. There it is. Right. So there it is. You just connect it. There's some more birch saplings. Very nice. Yeah, I definitely lost some birch saplings. Because there's 5 of them, and I've made a bushcraft bow, and I've got one cured sapling, and I don't know where the other ones have gone. Right. So you deploy and have fun. Let's go to the hunting lodge here. Okay, so the lodge is pretty easy to find, and then the rope climb, it's like a shortcut for it. Oh, there's a ptarmigan. I can hear it there. So here's the rope climb is just a shortcut in and out to this lodge and back. So let's just go find the rope here inside the lodge. I'm looking for the ptarmigan there. I think it's just a single. The rope can be in different places. This is one of the spots that you can find it. I found it in the basement and at one time. I don't know if that was long ago. I don't know if it's. There's a hunting rifle, by the way. I just wanted to show you that. If you don't have a rifle yet, or you like collecting rifles, there's one. So you just go up here, and then you're underneath all of this rubbish there. So this rope can be in different places. If you look around inside this place, you'll find it. Thanks for watching. See you later, and don't think about subscribing.
Just hit it through.